Hi, everybody. Hi, Radio Dude. Hi, Sherbert. Good morning. Hi, Jeff. West Country. Andrew, you're here. Andrew, how you doing, buddy? Hey, Lisa. Oh, here comes the rain. Hi, everybody. Welshman, hi. Hi, Angela. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, that's better. Hello, hello. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Andrew, have a great Thursday. Thank you. West Country, how's it going? Radio Dude. Jeff's here. Oh, hi, Jeff. Hey, everyone. Sure, Bear. I'm gonna go take a shower. You got it, girl. Hey, Stitch Love. Hi, Stitch. Stitch. How are you this morning, young lady? Good to see everybody. Wow, thank you for being here. Hey, Tina. Michael. Yeah, Michael raining. Yep. This country says, hi, Tina. Yep, rain going on. Buckets over there? Yeah. No beach this morning. No beach this morning. Michael. Radio do, right? It's crying. Yeah. It's gonna start thundering? No. Really? We have some blue sky. Look at blue sky. It's just one of those things. West Country mudlarks. Days you need to call a plumber. Your sky's leaking. Welshman. Foxy, hey buddy. Foxy loves Bushka. You remember for a month. Welcome, Foxy. How you doing, buddy? Stitch, you're doing amazing. Oh my goodness, Stitch. I'm pinning you, girlfriend. Yay. I love when Stitch is doing amazing. Well, if you go to the beach, it won't be crowded. That's true. That's true. It's already 82 degrees. It's already 82. It's only 8 o'clock. Sky is leaking, that's right. Hey, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I don't know if I showed you, oops, how far I got yesterday. I got some of the flowers done. This done. All that done. She's coming along nicely, huh? Yeah, she's beautiful. West Country mudlarks, oh my goodness. West Country, thank you so much. You are so good to us. Everybody, you guys need to check out West Country mudlarks. They are so sweet and kind and funny. And they make great videos. I'm jealous because I can't make videos at all. Thank you, West Country mudlarks. Foxy says, good, besides that I have a broken leg. What? Foxy, what? How did you break your leg? Oh my goodness. Hey, Rubberneck. Good morning, Rubberneck. Yes, doing a rain dance. Doing a rain dance, yep. I had a bit of, I can't talk yet. I had a bit of a storm here yesterday. I made a little video. I had to stop because I got soaked and risked melting. You're gonna melt up there in Grand Rapids, huh? Hey, Zed. Zed says, good morning. Hey, Zed, how's it going? Coco's here, everybody. Hi, Coco. She says, good morning, just popping in while working in the background. Thank you, Coco. You're so kind. Thank you. Everyone say hi to Coco and Zed too. Hi, Bev. Oh my goodness. Hi, Bev. How's Bev doing? How is Bev today? Now, Shad. Long time. I come back today. It's very special. And good morning. Hey, now, Shad. Welcome back. NZ, how are ya? Well, Schmidt says, good morning, Stitch. Magnetic North Adventures. Lee's here. Hi, Lee. How's it going? Good morning. Good morning. Well, for Lee, it's good afternoon. Good afternoon, Lee. Rubbernecks, you got windy conditions? I wish we had some wind. Bev says, hey, Coco, how's it going? Foxy says, I broke my leg during some of my hikes. Oh, one of my hikes. Foxy, oh my goodness. That's not good. Do you have a cast on and everything? Which leg, which part of your leg? Lee says, hi, Welshman. Hi, Stitch. Welshman says, hi, Magnetic North Adventures. He says, hi, Coco. Rubberneck says, good morning, Zed. Saw you working those dice. Yeah, Zed's a working man. Yeah. Magnetic North says, hey, Foxy, how's it going? Coco says, hi, Bev. Stitch Love, yes, Daisy's here. Yep. Thank you, guys. I'm okay, thanks, Daisy. How are you, says Bev. I'm good, Bev, thank you. Lee says, hi, Rubberneck. Radio Dude, well, sweetness doesn't really melt. I could have dissolved. Magnetic North says, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Coco says, hi to Lee. Zed says, need to stay on my dice. It's been a long night. You've been up all night? Oh, goodness. Lee says, hi, Radio Dude. Bev says, hey, Zed, how's it going? NZ No Shed, hi. Fine, thank you. Good. Bev says, hi, Magnetic. Foxy says, the shin leg. Oh, my goodness. Foxy. Nana 5 Yvonne's here. Hi, Yvonne. Good morning, Yvonne. Nana of 5, how are you today? Lovely to see you. Fox, you have a cast. Oh my goodness. My son broke his arm when he was a kid. That cast used to make him itch and everything. Wow, Foxy, that's too bad. I'm really sorry. Lisa says hi to West Country Mudlarks. Foxy said, you have crutches? Yeah. Crutches are hard to work, right? Radio Dude, Foxy, you should consider giving up hiking. It seems dangerous. He likes the dangerous. Yeah. He likes the danger part. Bev says, hey, Foxy, hey, Radio Dude. Welshman says, hi, Radio Dude. Foxy says, hey, Bev. Radio Dude says, hey, Bev. Magnetic North says, hi, Nana. Nana, I'm well. Yvonne's doing well. Awesome, Yvonne. Good. Thank you for stopping in. Radio Dude says, hello, everybody. There you go. Hello, everybody. Yvonne says, hey to Magnetic. Zed says, if Rubberneck was 1 inch taller, I would ask her out to McDonald's. She's a married lady. Nana 5 says, hi, Radio. Bev says, hey, Nana. Stitch says, can I please see Daisy for my daily dose of Daisy? Sure you can. Bev says, up to you, Nana 5. Nana says, hey, Bev. Hi. Can you say hello? Can you say hello? You're too cute, my girl. See why she always needs a bath? Because she lays on the floor. Oh, she is cute. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Bev says hello to Zed and Welshman. Zed says morning, Rubberneck. Radio Dude, can you keep the camera on the dog as long as you want to? Oh, okay, good. Maybe we'll just do a Daisy by herself stream. Fit that in. NZ Pretty One, thank you. Thank you, guys. So, you guys, it's Thursday. It's July 17th. Thursday, July 17th, 2025, 8:10 a.m. Was I late? No, I wasn't late. Okay, good. Oh, thank you everyone for stopping in. We do have rain going on this morning, and no sunrise. I haven't seen the sunrise now. I think it's been a week. So we have to get down to the sunrise one of these mornings. Maybe tomorrow. Well, thank you so much for being here, everyone. God, it's so nice of you guys to stop by. You guys have coffee? Anybody have coffee ready? Um, Anybody have coffee? And who's having tea like me? Foxy, it happened just because I was being a bit stupid. Foxy? Aw. Well, I'm so sorry you have a broken leg. That's tough, especially in the summertime. Yvonne says my youngest daughter and my granddaughter have birthdays tomorrow. Auntie and niece, well, happy birthday, Nana, 5 to them. Happy birthday to your daughter and your granddaughter. July 18th, lucky day for you. Yeah. Kelly is neither late nor early. She arrives precisely when she's meant to. I don't like to be late. I'm a little stickler, but it does happen. Foxy, the biggest issue is the dogs. Oh, right. Yeah. Well, yeah, there's nothing you can do, right? They have a broken leg. Magnetic North Adventures. T for me, thank you to being here. Oh, Lee, thank you so much. Magnetic North Adventures, thank you. It's so kind of you. Oh my goodness. Everybody make sure you're checking out Lee, okay? Magnetic North Adventures. He's working on that WH. So if you guys could go over there and play a playlist for Magnetic North, replay a live stream, watch some videos for him, that would really be great. Thank you guys. Thank you, Magnetic North. Thank you, Lee, so much. Tea for you. North Texas bird feeder Andrew, good morning. First cup of coffee down. Headed to work. Hope everyone has a great Thursday. Thank you, Andrew. You too, buddy. Go check out North Texas bird feeder Andrew. Great guy. Great stream. Wonderful, wonderful nature stream. Thank you, Andrew. Lisa's hi, Texas. Nobody really? Hey, nobody. Chug, chug, chug. I'm still putting it together. Nobody really. Who's really somebody? How are ya? Yvonne says, have a good day, North Texas. Magnetic North says, hi, nobody. Who's somebody really? That's right, somebody really. Nobody really says, hello, Magnetic North. Hello back. Hello, hello. Thank you all for being here this morning. Anybody got plans? Anybody got day plans, or anybody making weekend plans, vacation plans, anybody? Hey, Corey's Outdoor Ventures. Hey, Corey. Magnetic North says hi, Lee, and Lee says hi back. Corey's Outdoor Adventures. How are you? Miss Daisy, yes. Hi, how are ya? Corey. Lee says, I had a few issues in my life, some parts sorted, some not. 2 removed from the chat. Oh my goodness. I gotta watch that. Jeff says, right after I have coffee, me and my minions are gonna take over the world. There you go, Jeff. I love it. You do that. Foxy says, I'm just laying in my bed. Oh, Foxy. It's tough. You don't like to be down, Foxy, I know. Rubbernecks is celebrating today's hubby's birthday. Happy birthday, hubby. Happy birthday, Rubberneck's hubby. Nice, how fun. Bev says, hey, nobody really, how's it going? Happy birthday, happy birthday. Nice. All these birthdays. Today's Rubberneck's husband. Tomorrow is Yvonne's daughter and granddaughter. Gonna get some nice steaks and an ice cream cake. Oh, Rubberneck, can I come over? Can I stop by for dinner and ice cream? That sounds lovely. It sounds lovely. Bev says, hey, Corey, how's it going? Lee says, it's the reason I don't read chat. Some political so nasty. Wow. It's terrible. Terrible, Lee. I'm sorry. Everyone say hi to Brownland Farm. She says, good morning, everyone. Hey, Stacy. Kelly heard that. Kelly, how are ya? Kelly. Brylan Farm, Stacy, and Kelly. Hey, say hi, everybody. I wanted to check my sound. Okay, there we go. Lee says, hi, Brylan Farm. Hi, Brylan Farm. Hi, Kelly. Kelly says, good morning, y'all. Jeff, I'm a little bit of a procrastinator, so I might do it tomorrow. You're all safe for now. How is everybody? Kelly, how are ya? Stacy, how you doing? Boxy, I should probably be more careful once my leg is healed. Yeah, be a little bit more careful. You're gonna be laid up for a while for that. Bev says, hey, Kelly heard. Kelly says, I'm good. How are you this morning? I'm also good, Kelly. Good to see ya. Lee says, it sounds good. Hi, Jeff. Kelly says, I'm magnetic. Brylan Farm says, hey, well, you. I'm also good. Thank you so much. Radio Dude, I was going to procrastinate today, but I'm too busy, so I'll do that tomorrow. I love that stuff. Kelly says, hi, Bev. Brylan Farm, anyone have plans? Haircut here, so not much. Haircut sounds good. I need a haircut, too. Foxy says, I mean, it could have been worse. It could have been worse, Foxy. You're right. No plans. Rubberneck has husband, a birthday, hubby's birthday, so she's got those plans. Nana of 5 has 2 birthdays tomorrow, her daughter and her granddaughter. And you're getting a haircut. Jeff says, did anybody see Magnetic North this morning? He was in a beautiful spot. No, but I will. I love his videos and stuff. He's great. Lee says, no plans, I'm resting. He's resting. But we are going to play Scrabble today, guys. And yes, we're doing crossword puzzles tonight. I'm sorry about last night. I was going to do them, and all of a sudden I just hit the wall, and that was it. So we will do crossword puzzles tonight, okay? Lee says, no plans, I'm resting. That's right. Rubberneck, oh my God, is it wrong that I haven't had a haircut in like 10 years? No. My 3-year-old grandson is spending the weekend. Oh, Nana. How wonderful. Oh, that's so wonderful. Yvonne, I'm so happy for you. Magnetic North says, Jeff, that was 15 minutes from home. It's beautiful. Oh, my goodness. I can't wait to see it now. Brylan Farm says, wow, they have the same birthday as Abigail. Oh, Brylan Farm, you're so good. Meet the Staffies. Peter, everybody say hi to Meet the Staffies. Peter. Hey, Daisy and everyone. Bed soon, quick, drop in. Thank you. Oh my God, Peter and the Staffies. You guys, this is Peter. I call him Crocodile Dundee because he sounds just like him. And he's in Australia. And his dogs are Buzz and Bolt, and they're so comical and so beautiful and fun. Thank you so much, Meet the Staffies, for stopping in. Oh my goodness. Meet the Staffies. Thank you so much, you guys. Have a good sleep. Kelly says, I was watching Magnetic this morning. I'm fascinated by history about. Oh, then you'll love it, yeah. And West Country Mudlarks too. Awesome, Kelly. Boxy says, oh, Peter, hi. Christy's here. Hey, Christy, how's it going? She says, good morning, everyone. Hello, Christy. Good morning to you. Boxy says, how are you, Peter? Brylan Farms just hopes to be there. If not, didn't get all my work done because going to town. No worry, Stacy. Don't worry about that at all. Rubberneck says, I can. I've trimmed it myself here and there, but me too. I haven't had a real haircut in 3 years, but I've trimmed it myself. Same here, Rubberneck, yep. Lee says, hi, Meet the Staffies. Lee also says hello to Christy. Foxy says, I need to go. All right, Foxy, thanks for stopping in. I'm so sorry about your broken leg. Rest. That's all you can do is rest and let your leg heal. Take care, Foxy, okay? Brylan Farms says, nice to meet you, the Staffies. Yeah, their channel used to be called Buzz and Bolt, unless they changed the name, which they may have just changed the name. I don't know. Do you have 2 sites now, Peter? Christy says, hi to Lee. Radio Dude says, I'm learning how to speak Australian. Magnetic North says, I apologize to all who was in my chat for what went on. Pylon Farm says, bye, Foxy. Oh, Lee, don't worry about it. We understand that you can't control. You can't control what people come in and say. It's all you can do is delete, remove, block. Chrissy says, it's going good. Thank you. Awesome. Zed says, I'm laughing so hard. I just made the perfect short. Bob was right on on cue. Bob was on cue. Oh, there's a link. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Brian Farm says, hi, Christy. Meet the staff. He says, no, changed it as bold complaint. I figured you just changed it. But then I thought, well, maybe you got a new one, a new channel, right? Meet the Staffies. You guys are so funny. Bold complained. Tasty Peanut. Hey, Tasty Peanut. Tasty Peanut, how are ya? Welcome. Magnetic North says, hi, Tasty Peanut. Zed dropped the link. Jeff says, I sub you. Meet the Staffies. Oh, you'll love them. Kelly says, Magnetic, I was listening to you and watching. I don't know what happened in the chat. People without anything happening in their own lives try to stir up trouble. So it's something to do. You're right, Kelly, they do. Yep. Bryland Farm says, hey, Tasty Peanut. Jeff says, I go to the barber every 3 weeks. Do you? My son does that too. My son goes like every 3 weeks too. Kelly says, sorry that happened, Lee. Zed says, what the heck? Can't post links here anymore? Yes, of course you can. Yes, of course you can. Of course you can. Lee says, Kelly, one being political and one very nasty, so remove one and blocked one. There you go, Lee, that's what you do. Remove and block. Zed said, hi, Zed. Radio dude, oh, poo. I forgot to go to the gym today. That's 50 years in a row now. Kelly says, hi, Zed. Zed says, so tired of this new YouTube. Meet the Staffies. Thank you and have a great day. I need beauty sleep. Good night, Peter. Good night. Have a good night's sleep. Zed says, no, you can't. Well, you just did. I see it. There's a link right there. Actually, there's 2 links. You posted 2 links. What are you talking about? I see your links. I was wondering about blocking. I'm learning. Yeah, Callie, you'll learn. You can post the link, but nobody can click on it. Really? I just did it on my iPad. I just clicked on it on my iPad. Jeff says, haha, radio dude. Rubbernecks is right side is not highlighted. Hold on, okay? See it? It works on my iPad. I'm told some links are only active on computers. Kelly clicked it on her phone. I just popped over there and watched Zed. Yeah, it's working, Zed. What are you talking about? Okay, my bad. Okay. Daisy Lisa asked me to say hi to you. She'd be in soon. She said, okay. Okay, thank you, Welshman. Left your comments as Rubberneck, yeah. I had to go look you up. Couldn't use the link. Oh, okay. I can't do it on my phone because I'll lose the stream. But I did it on my tablet. It was easy, right? Right. I don't know. It worked for Lisa. I'm not Lisa. Kelly. Kelly, it worked for you when you touched the link? It took you over there? It did, yeah. It worked for Kelly. It worked for me on my tablet. I don't know. Zed, Rubberneck always looking up my up your dress. Radio dude, Zed, the link worked from my phone. I agree with Bob. Jeff says, Zed, I could click on your link. Yeah, they're able to. I don't know why you can't. Village food season, hello. Hello, Village. I just saw you over at Sunny Side Up. Welcome. Hi, Village. Radio Dude says, hey, Share Bear. Share Bear. Howdy, young lady. I agree with Bob, too, says Share Bear. Zed, clearly tired, he said. Been up all long night. Yeah, that's a long night. Says as well, glad it works still. It works. It's all good. Kelly said, hi, Share Bear. Rubberneck says, low magnetic north. Lee says, hi, Share Bear. Rubberneck says, hey, Radio Dude, how's it going? How is everybody? Well, here you go, guys. Cheers to you guys. Peter Harper. Hey, Peter. Peter says, hi, all my friends. And Peter said, hi. Hi, Peter. Oh, that tea is delicious, you guys. I just subbed to your channel, Welshman Forever. And Zed, oh, good. Christy, great. Mary's Gigs. Hey, Mary. Mary said, Phil. Mary said, hi. Hi, Mary. Who's Phil? Is that Radio Dude? Kelly said, I haven't slept. Insomnia has me right now. Been awake for a long time. Oh, no, Kelly. No. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Hey, Justin Hill's here. Hi, Justin. How's it going, buddy? Justin Hill is in the house. Radio Dude said, Mary, I'm Phil. Radio Dude is Phil. I did not know your name. Rubberneck says, morning, Mary's Gigs. Mary says, Radio Dude's Phil. Duh. I did not know his name. Shiver says, Mary, good morning. Magnetic North says, I have a second part of a premiere Saturday. Saturday. Awesome. What time? Make sure you come and tell us on Saturday so we go. Yesterday, Lee, I remembered it was too late, but I watched it anyways, even though it was too late. Let's pin that up so we know. Brian Farm says, hey, Mary's Gigs. Christy says, hi, Mary's Gigs. Lee says, hi, Justin. Welshman says, oh, thank you, Christy, so much. Sherber says, hi, Justin. Mary says, hey, hey, Runber. Village Food Season says, hi, hello. Zed says, me too, Kelly. Sherber says, hi, Village. Sonal, hey, Sonal, how's it going, buddy? Sonal's here. Sonal says, good morning, Daisy. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday to you too, guys. Happy Thursday. Mary says, hi, Christy. Magnetic North says, Kelly Heard. Hope you sleep soon. I hope so, too. Rubberneck says, hello, Brian Farm. Kelly Heard that. Says, I had a tuxedo kitty named Phil. Aw. Jeff Rubin says, hi, Mary. Mary says, hey, Magnetic. Christy says, you're welcome, Welshman. Peter Harper, is everyone having a good day today? I am, Peter. How about yourself? Terry says, hey, Terry. Terry the trucker. I finally got to watch some of your channel yesterday, Terry. Welcome. Welshman says, subscribe to you, Christy. Mary says, hey, Jeff. Radio Dude says, hi, Sonal. Sonal says, hello, chat. Mary Skiggs said, hey, Welshman, how's it going? Sonal says, hello, Radio Dude, Magnetic North. It'd be the same time as Wednesday, Saturday, 7 p.m. Okay, so 2 p.m. That's good. Then at least I get a little more knowing that you're at 2 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 2 o'clock. And even though I may be streaming, I can still use my tablet to watch it. It's just I have to make sure I'm getting your notifications. Rubberneck this morning, Sonal. Mary says, hi, Sonal. Chrissy Hunt says, thank you, Welshman. Welshman says, hey, Mary. Kelly heard that. Thanks, Magnetic. I've had it my whole life. My mom will tell you. Sorry to hear that. Bev says, hey, Sonal. Sonal says, morning, Rubberneck. Bev says, hey, Mary. Welshman says, you're welcome. Magnetic North says, hi, Sonal. Sherber says, Sonal. Terry, Welshman, Bev, hi. Am I way behind? Sonal says, hello, Bev. Kelly says, hi, Sonal. Sonal says, hello, Sharebear. Welshman says, hi, Sharebear. Magnetic North says, hi, Terry C. Peter says, hi, Sharebear. Hi, Sonal. Sonal says, hello, Kelly. Bev says, hey, Christy, I sub to you. Justin says, is it Friday yet? One more day, Justin. You know what I just realized? That this doesn't have the plastic sheet on there. I gotta put it in the house. Hold on, guys. I must have took that plastic sheet off or lost it or something. The glue will dry up on me. That's not good. Bev says, hey, Peter. Sonal says, hey, Peter. Sonal says, Justin, not yet. Peter says, hi to Bev. Radio Dude, Kelly heard. Must have been one awesome cat. Zed says, I put up a new short of my finger just for you, Sonal. Oh, I saw it this morning. It's looking better. It is looking better. Christy says, hi, Bev, and thank you. Sonal says, hello, Zed. Kelly says, right now I can watch on my tablet, but that's all. That's okay. Excuse me. Violent Farm says hello to Sonal. Magnetic North says, thanks, Kelly. I mostly only drop one video a week, but this week two are special. That's good, though. I'm good with routine, you know? I'm good that this person's doing this at this time and that person's doing this at that time. It's easier for me to watch people's streams and stuff when I know that they're going to be on. Because, you know, we're all busy too. Sonal says, Dad, please do not type and pull my finger. Terry says, howdy, y'all. How's it going? Sonal says, hello to Stacy. Christy says, I just subbed to Bev. Justin says, okay, take a minute. Drink some tea. You got it. Cheers, Jeff. I love that you say that. Remind me. And the tea is delicioso. No, delicioso. Thank you, Jeff. Excuse me. Christy says, hi, Terry. Sorab. Sorab's here. Sorab says, hello. Hey, Sorab, how's it going? Good to see you again. Sonal says, hello to Christy. Magnetic North says, hi, Sorab. Zed says, no, Sonal. You have to until it heals all the way before you pull it. No pulling Zed's finger today. Sonal says, hello, Sorab. Rubberneck says, gluing filters, yay me. Rubberneck's working. She's our working girl. Magnetic North says, always the same. I never change times. Wednesday every week, a video, if I got one. Good to know, Lee. Thank you so much for that. And keep reminding me so that it sinks in. So Rebbe says, hey, Magnetic, I really do need reminding you guys. And eventually it does sink in. Someone says, that good. We do want it to heal. Yes, we do. Lisa smiles a lot. Hey, Lisa. Everybody say hi to Lisa. Beautiful, beautiful Lisa. How are you, young lady? Kelly said, hi, Lisa. Peter says, everyone having a good time? Jeff says, hi, Lisa. Bev says, hi, Lisa. Nikki Lee. Oh, my goodness. I was thinking about you last night. I'm like, I got to go find Nikki. I haven't seen Nikki. I got to get over there. How you doing, young lady? Oh, Nikki Lee's here. I love you, girl. I miss ya. Someone says hello, Lisa, who always makes us smile. Sorab says, I'm doing good, thanks, I'm working. Awesome. Kumari says, good morning. Hey, Kumari, how are you? Christy says, Sonal, I just subbed to you. Bev says, thanks, Christy. Sonal says, hello, Kumari. Magnetic North says, hi, Kumari. Ann says, hi, just a quick hello. It's Thursday. Ann's got trivia today. Awesome. Hi, Ann. How's it going? Nikki says, oh, Lee, hon, how's it going? Lee says, hi, Lisa. Says, I will pick the scab and keep it going for a couple months. Just, no, don't do that. Magnetic North Adventures. What? Thank you so much, my friend. What are you doing? Oh, my God, Lee. Thank you, Lee. Oh, my goodness. Lee, Magnetic North Adventures. Thank you so much. Oh, my God, you're so kind to us. You're so generous to us. Thank you so much. Welshman says, hi, Lisa. Christy says, you're welcome. Magnetic says, hi, Nikki. Rubberneck says, LOLZ. Jeff says, I sub Christy. And then we have Magnetic North with another donation. Oh, my God. Thank you so much. You're too kind to us. Thank you so much. Lisa says, hi, Ann and everyone. Peter says, it's nice to see everyone. It sure is, Peter. Sorab, has anyone seen Nicole lately? Who's Nicole? Gotta be a little bit more specific. Sola says, hello, Magnetic. Nikki says, port is out now, so I'm on a pill for chemo. Oh, keeping you in my prayers, young lady. All right, Nikki. Everyone sending your love and prayers to Nikki, you know. Excuse me for that. Oh, on the grind, Nicole? No, I have not seen her. Not in a, I know she played pool on Tuesday night. You could ask Mary. Mary's gigs might know. Callie says, hi, Peter. Ann says, how is everyone? How is everyone, Ann? How's Ann doing? Nikki says, woohoo, party time. Ann says, I just woke up from a nap, so I'm a bit confused. I'll take a few minutes to wake yourself up, Ann. Relax. Sorab says, well done, Magnetic North. Jeff says, Magnetic North rocks. He does. He's wonderful. Lee says, hi, Ann. Welshman says, hi, Ann. Sorab. Oh, my God. Sorab. Thank you. What? So is Sorab time to see? I see her. Oh, from time to time. Sorab, thank you so much. Oh, my goodness. Thank you. No. Don't say that. Thank you so much. That is so generous of you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Jeff says, Ann, I'm always confused. Rubberneck says, prayers for Nikki. Yes. Ann says, hi to everybody. So is Sorab, you being here matters. Yes, just being here is wonderful. Oh, thank you so much. You're so kind. Christy says, thank you, Jeff. I subbed also. Peter says, hi, Rubberneck. Sonal's using that new emoji. Thank you, Sonal. Welshman says, good luck to Nikki. Yes, Nikki. Good luck, honey. Radio Dude says, Nicole was in Mary's gigs yesterday. Yeah, Mary would know more. I need some water. Magnetic North says, bless you, Sorab. Just being here more than enough. Exactly right, Sorab. Just being here. Thank you so much. Sam's back. Hey, Sam, how's it going? Sam says, hey, what's up? I'm doing a huge surprise for Knuckles, his first channel. Nice. You know how much I love Knuckle. Nikki says, thank you, Rubberneck. Sonal says, how is everyone? Sonal, I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself, bud? Nikki says, outdoor Sam, how's it going? Rubberneck says, hello to Peter. Nikki's using the other new emoji. Thank you. Magnetic North says, Sorab, I connected with you. Doesn't matter if no content, you're always welcome. Yes. Sorab, you've been a friend of ours for a long, long time. Thank you so much. Christy says, for you, Nikki Lee, I just subbed to you. Awesome. Prayers for you. Yes. Sonal's using emojis. Thank you, Sonal. Sorab says, thanks, Magnetic. Yeah, Sorab, we love that you're here. Just thank you for being here. Torpedo Heat. No way. He says, Daisy May, good morning. Oh, mighty thirsty one. Good morning, Torpedo. How's it going up there in Ohio? Nikki says, hey, Miss Christy. 905 says, I'm heading to work. Have a good day. Thank you, Yvonne. Everybody say goodbye to Yvonne. Nana of 5, and you have a wonderful day, too. Thank you for stopping in, Nana. A Magnetic North says, hi, Heat. Sonal says, I'm doing well. Lee's using the emojis, too. A Torpedo says, hey, Sonal, what's going on? Sam says, I have to go. Just wanted to pop in and say, hey. Thank you, Sam. Thank you so much, Sam. Hey, back. Solo says hello, Torpedo Heat. Bev says, hey, Nikki. Torpedo Heat says, hey, Magnetic North. Christy says, have a good day. Yvonne, stay safe. Sorab says, this is the best interactive channel on YouTube. Oh, thank you, Sorab. You are so kind. Thank you. Bev says, sub to you, Nikki. Share Bear says, hi to everybody she missed. Torpedo Heat says, hey, Bev. Let's see if I can do it. Share Bear says, Nikki Lee, 9 of 5, Torpedo Heat, Christy Hunt, Outdoor Slingshot Sam. Good morning. All right. Peter says, is everyone having a good day today? Is everyone? That's a good question. Happy Thursday, everybody. Happy Thursday. Bev says, hey, Sorab. Christy says, good morning, Share Bear. Torpedo Heat says, hey, Share Bear. Sorab says, yes, Peter, thanks. Hey, Bev. Anne says, oh, golly, our electric bill is going to be a fortune again, but I can't sleep without the aircon. It's just too hot. Yep, you got to do it, Anne. You got to bite the bullet and, put on the AC. Yep. Sorab said, recently, every day has been a great one. Oh, that's wonderful. I love that. Anne says, hi, Share Bear. Todd's here. Todd Saw says, hi, folks. Just finished a workout time for breakfast. Oh, what's for breakfast, buddy? Everyone say hi to Todd. Bev says, hey, Torpedo Heat. Magnetic North says, hi, Todd. Corey says, hi, Bev. Torpedo Heat says, good morning to all of the Daisy May cronies. How's it going, Torpedo Heat? Sonal sending all kinds of prayers. Thank you, Sonal. I love that. Corey says, hi, Lee. You're well, mate. Radio Dude says, I'm only having a mediocre day. So-so. Christy says, hi, Todd. Bev says, hey, Corey, I subbed. Kelly says, hi, Todd. Sonal says, prayers for anyone who needs it. Thank you, Sonal. He also says, hi to Todd. Corey says, thanks, Bev. Todd says, howdy, Magnetic. Ann says, hi, Corey, Radio Dude. Corey says, hi, Ann. Sonal says, hello, Corey. Bev says, up to you, Torpedo Heat. Awesome. Ann says, hi, Todd. Sonal says, hello, Ann. Ann says, hi, Bev. Corey says, hi, Sonal. Mint chocolate chip balls. No way, Richard. Hey, buddy. When I say hi to mint chocolate chip balls, you guys know him as Richard. How you doing, my friend? He says, good morning, Miss Daisy May. How are you, Richard? So good to see ya. Rubberneck, I would love a Western omelet right about now and a glass of OJ. Yeah, let's all go for breakfast. Lee says, hope you're all having a good day. Blessings to all. Oh, thank you, Lee. Pin that up. Bev says, hey, Ann. Sorab says, thanks, Sonal. Mint chocolate chip says, hi, Sonal. Bev says, hey, Mint. Peter says, hi, Rubberneck. Sonal says, hello, Mint. Mint says, hi, Bev. Jeff says, hi, Mint chocolate chip. Magnetic says, Corey, I'll be okay. Going to take time. He's healing. Healing takes longer when we get older, guys. Mint says, hi, Peter. Lisa says, hey, Ann, you look beautiful today. Ann always looks beautiful. Torpedo, he says, thanks, Bev. Welshman says, hi, Mint. Welshman forever. Enjoyed your walks. Jeff Rubin says, mint chocolate chip. This is the third time I've seen you today. Am I stalking you? Are you stalking me? Stalkers. Magnetic North says, hey, Mint. Mint says, hey, Lee. Corey says, good, Lee, rest up. Yeah. Torpedo Heat says, Bev, I sub back. Bev says, hey, Jeff. Mint says, hey, Welshman. Torpedo Heat says, hey, mint chocolate chip. Jeff says, hi, Bev. Mint says, hi, Jeff. Bev says, thanks, Torpedo. Ann says, hi, Lisa, you do too. Someone says, how's little Daisy? Oh, she's good. She's doing really good. Thanks, Sonal. Todd says, hi, back to y'all. I'm sitting in a cafe and not used to doing this on the phone. So I just have to do a cover all sincere howdy. There you go. That's good, Todd. Todd says, hi, everybody. Ann says, hi, Mint. Torpedo says, Daisy May, your wish is my command. Sorab said, how's Daisy? She's good. She's really good. Thanks for asking. Mint says, hi, Torpedo. Hi, Todd. Sonal says, hi, Welshman. Hello, Welshman. Bev says, hey, Jeff. Tati. Tati Sanders is here. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome. How are you today? Tati Sanders, everybody. Mint says, hey, Sorab. Corey says, hey, Mint. Welshman says, did you watch it, Daisy? Thank you. I did. I've been catching more of your content, yep. Sonal says, hello, Jeff. Mint says, hi, Ann's Place. Magnetic North says, hi, Tati. Ann says, oh, Kelly, I have 29 tomato sprouts. Awesome, Ann. Ann's growing tomatoes. Awesome, Ann. Min says, hi, Corey. Sono says, hello, Tati. Jeff says, hi, Torpedo. I subbed. Min says, hi, Tati. Sono says, you're welcome. Magnetic North says, Corey, check out Mint's channel. You will like it. Torpedo hates says, thank you, Jeff. Corey says, thanks, Lee. I will, mate. Thanks. Troll Slayer. Troll Slayer's here, everybody. Hey, Troll Slayer, how's it going? Everybody say hi to Troll. Sorab says, how are you doing, Mint? Torpedo Heat says, Jeff, I sub back. Magnetic North says, hi, Troll. Mint says, hey, Tati and Corey, I sub. Uh-oh. It sounds like lawn work. Need for Speed's here. Hey, Need for Speed. Need for Speed. I hope you realize that every day is a fresh start for you, and that every sunrise is a new chapter in your life waiting to be written. I love that. Uh-oh. Hold on, guys. It seems we have some yard work, maybe. Min says, hi, Troll. Troll says, hello, Magnetic North. Ann says, shucks, I swatted the fly all over my desk now. You got fly guts? Someone says, hello, Need for Speed and Troll Slayer. Min says, hi, Need for Speed. Troll says, hello, Mint Chocolate. Todd says, what does the thesaurus eat for breakfast? A synonym roll. That is so cute. That's super cute, Todd. Ann says, fly. Yeah, fly. Lisa says, hey, Troll Slayer. Need for Speed says, hello, all. Need for Speed, how's it going? Troll says, hello, Lisa. Welshman says, I be doing more live walks. There's a place I want to go do a live. Good, yeah. Min says, I'm doing good, thanks. Welshman says, hi, Troll. Sono says, internet behave. Troll says, hello, Sono. Torpedo, I actually watch the videos from the channels I sub to. Mm-hmm. Yep, I watch too. I watch a lot. Magnetic says, hi, Need for Speed. Corey says, hi, Lisa. Welshman says, hi, Torpedo. Mint says, hi, Lisa. Christy says, hi, Need for Speed. Troll says, hello, Welshman. And Peter says, hi, Mint Chocolate Chip. And I am caught up in the chat. Maybe the rain will hold them off. I'm good, Miss Daisy. Good. Need for Speed. Good. Lisa says, hey, Corey, how's it going? Min says, hi, back to Christy. Magnetic North, I have to go now. I'm so tired. The meds are kicking in, so I need sleep. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you, Magnetic North Adventures. Everybody say bye to Lee. Lee, Lee, get some rest, okay? Thank you so much for your generosity today. That was so kind of you. Please rest up. And everybody, if you can help Magnetic North Adventures on his WH, watch a playlist, watch a live stream, watch his videos, okay? He's working towards his 3K. Please help him out, all right, guys? He's a great guy, and you'll love his content. He's so interesting, and so is his stuff, all right? Thanks, guys. Ann says, I got to get ready. See you later. Bye, Ann. See you, Ann. Take care, my girl. Sorab, see you guys next time. Thank you all. Thank you, Sorab. Thank you so much. You are so kind, and thank you for your generosity today, too. Sorab, you have a wonderful day, all right? Kelly says, sleep well, Magnetic. See you later. Sherber says, have a blessed day, Magnetic North Adventures. Christy says, have a great day, Magnetic North. Rest well. Min says, have a wonderful afternoon, Lee. Magnetic North is always welcome, Kelly. Thank you. Oh, Lee, thank you so much. Min says, good morning, Share Bear. Lisa says, have a great day, Ann. Peter says, hi, Lisa. Roll calls Kevin. Hey, buddy. Roll calls Kevin says, take care, Lee. Hope you're feeling better, brother. Lisa says, sweet dreams, magic. Christy says, see you later, Ann's place. Roll call says, take care, Ann. Peter says, I really appreciate you sharing the live stream. Thank you, Peter. Thank you for being here. Lee says, cabin, I'm getting there. I'm getting a little better, a little better. Min says, later, Ann's place. Enjoy your day, too. Roll calls cabin says, good morning, Daisy. Hey, cabin, how's it going? Peter says, bye, Ann. Have a good day. Min says, hey, Robert. Corey says, I'm magnet fishing tomorrow. Out magnet fishing to help get a lost magnet. Lisa says, typos are getting me. Typos always, it's okay. Typos, it's okay. They're doing yard work in the rain, guys. They're doing the yard work in the rain. Stitch Love, I'm going swimming. How wonderful. That's wonderful that you're going swimming. I'm so happy for you. Stitch is going swimming. Cabin says, good morning, Mint. Mint says, lucky you. And hello, Stitch Love. I know it. I wish I was going swimming. Justin's using emoji. Thank you, Justin. Radio Dude, at least they aren't watering the grass in the rain. Right? Mint says, hi, Justin. Brylan Farm says, haha, radio. Stitch says, hi, Mint. I know it. I know it. Rubbernecks, the rain probably feels good to the yard. It probably does, yeah. Right, as long as there's no lightning. Yep, I agree. It probably does feel really good. I'm thinking about going to the skate park again today because we got light showers all day here from 4 in the afternoon. Then you should do it, Richard. Radio Dude using those emojis. Thank you, buddy. Stitch says it's 7:54 a.m. and it's already 98 degrees. Oh. Stitch, where are you? Tati says, hello, everyone. I could also use the watch list hours. Tati Sanders working on watch time, everybody. All right. Thanks for letting us know, everyone. You guys know what to do. You go over to Tati Sanders. You watch a playlist. You watch a live stream, replay, watch some videos. Thank you, Tati. Everyone, check out Tati Sanders, please. Give him a hand. Welshman says, Stitch, look out for sharks. Only joking. Mint says, hi, radio dude. Cabin says, good morning, Stitch. Peter says, hi, radio dude. Stitch is in Texas. Oh, okay. I don't know why I thought you were more out west. Stitch loves going swimming, cooking with the Munchie Mafia. Sibby's here. Sibby says, hi, everyone. Not here for very long. This is another one, you guys. Cooking with the Munchie Mafia official. Our friend Sibby. You guys all know Sibby from Scrabble. And from, stopping in. She's also working on watch time, guys. If you could go over and watch some with Cooking with the Munchie Mafia, watch a playlist, replay a live stream, watch her videos. Also working on her WH. Please help her out. Lisa says it's 74. Sivy, how you doing, girl? Lisa says it's 74. Tati says thank you. Oh, thank you. I send all of my little warriors. We all go help everybody. Radio Dude says I named my dog Shark. It's a lot of it's a lot of fun going to the beach. I love your wit, Radio Dude. I love your wit. Rokehouse Cabin says good morning, Tati. Bryland Farm says hello, Munchie Mafia. Tati says Texas here too. Oh, another Texan. We have a lot of people, friends from Texas. Cabin says, hi, Welshman. Welshman says, ha, Radio Dude. Min says, ha, Radio Dude. When Larry sings. Hey, Larry, how's it going? Larry says, hey, Daisy in chat. Larry, happy Thursday, buddy. How you doing? Lisa says, hi, Rokehouse Cabin. Sharebear says, Tati Sanders, good morning. I thought you had your hour. Sorry, I have you playing right now. Thank you, Sharebear. Welshman says, hi, Roke. Sharebear says, Mid-Chalk Chipballs, hey. Mint says, hey, Bryland Farm. Rokehouse Cabin says, hi, Bryland Farm. Kelly heard that. Says, I'm in Texas, but 72 where I am. 98 is too hot. Yeah. 98 already? maybe you need to refresh, Stitch. Maybe you need to refresh that. I don't think it's 98 this early in the morning. Not to say there couldn't be, though. Sharebear says, if I missed anyone, I'm working and lurking and checking in on all the YouTube channels. Thank you, Sharebear. Stitch Love, I'm going to go to my mom's friend's house. She's a big in-ground pool. Oh, how nice. Enjoy that. Enjoy that. Min says, I'm with you, Kelly Hurd. Kelly says, hi, Larry. Cooking with the Munchie Mafia, still blowing green. Oh, no, you're still sick? Oh, my goodness. Did you go to the doctor at all? Oh, cooking with the Munchie Mafia. Civvy, I'm so sorry. Yuck. Shivers that I just saw a black squirrel on Chris Outdoors site. Never seen one before. Oh, yeah, I've seen them on Chris Outdoors. Also, JBCB's has them. Chris Outdoors and the other one, Stuart Tingley, he also gets the black squirrels, yeah. Chrissy, I just subbed to Tati. Good. Tati says, hello, Sharebear. Mint says, oh, that sounds awesome, Stitch. Larry says, I'm doing good. Awesome, Larry. Happy Thursday, bud. Lisa says, yo, Larry, how are ya? Mint says, hey, Larry. Callie says, Mint, right. Corey's Outdoor Adventures says, hope y'all have a great day. Thank you, Corey. You as well. Peter says, hi, Bryland Farms. She says, hi, friends. Mint says, hi, Civvy. Bryland Farms says, I'm chasing Sharebear through all of my open tabs as I listen. Thank you for stopping in, you guys. I know we have to try to see everyone. It's hard, you guys. And the bigger your channel gets, the harder it is to see everybody. So please understand, I am out there trying to watch as much as I can for you guys. Wazumadu's here. Hey, Wazamadu. 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 Waza says it's such a wonder to be under her spell. She's a woman in total control of herself. Who is? Who, Waza? Who? Min says, you too, Corey. Min says, hi, Wazamadu. Stitch Love says, before I go swimming, I have to give her dog some love. Oh, of course. Of course you do. Sherber says, Bryland Farm, LOL, good luck. Torpedo Heat says, I'll be right back. You got it, buddy. Jeff's using emojis. Thank you, Jeff. Waza says, morning, Mint. Roll Calls Cabin says 80 where I'm at right now, but real humid. Yeah, we have 84 already. 84. Kelly said, that's too dang hot for this early. I'd be going swimming and stay swimming for the rest of the summer, right? I just live in the pool. Larry says, I have a stray kitten that showed up yesterday. She's causing all kinds of stuff. Oh, no. Good stuff or bad stuff, Larry? And what kind of kitty? Like, what color? What color kitty? Justin says, I want to go swimming. Me too, Justin. Me too. Stacy says, I admit defeat, Sharebear. Someone says, hello, Civvy, feel better. Radio Dude says, I have a lot of black squirrels here. Sono says, hello, Larry. Waza says, JBTV has, JBCB. JBCB. Chloe, you know our friend Chloe, JBCB? She's got them. Shiver says, Daisy, I watched JB on and off all day, never seen a black squirrel. Maybe I have the wrong one, since Sharebear. maybe I'm mistaken. I could be mistaken. Next time I see Chloe, I'll ask her because I may have it mixed up. It could be. Someone's, I have a few black squirrels. Civvy says, Larry, it's the universe gifting you a buddy through the cat distribution system. I like that. Bryland Farms has posted a video of the kitty. Yeah, post a video. Shiver says, Wazamadu, here's your link, buddy. No, JBCB's. Oh, she dropped JBCB's link. Thank you. Waza says, thanks, Sharebear. Cooking with the Munchie Mafia is assignment. Stitch loves 80 degrees now, but it's still hot. 80, yeah. Yeah, we have 84. It is hot. Yeah. Kelly says, Sharebear, I saw a black squirrel last month. It was my first one. Did you ever see a red squirrel? Red squirrels are really pretty, too. This keeps falling over there. All right, there we go. Tati says, Sharebear, I still need 1,700 hours. You still need 1,700? Oh, everybody needs to go over and watch Tati Sanders, please. Go give this hardworking man a hand. Sono says, hello, Waza. Waza says, my pigtail ex-wife. Lisa says, we have gray squirrels knocking on the window. Yeah, gray squirrels, brown squirrels. Ever see red ones and black ones? And I've also seen a white one. Peter says, 80 degrees, that's hot. Makes you drink lots of water. Yes, make sure you drink lots of water. Waza says, Yola Sono. Jeff says, I subbed Stitch. Welshman says, there are over 1 million shorts on YouTube. It's hard to watch everyone. It is. You just do your best. Said, what's a Waza? Sono says, Waza trying to make my clown title? It's okay, I have a lot of them. Stitch says, thank you, Jeff. Cooking says, it's 57 here, but it's only 6 a.m. Oh, Civvy, send me some of that. Larry says, she's a gray kitty. Shiver says, Larry, the cat distribution some pics picked you. Yeah, there you go. Jeff says, kittens have that cuteness factor. A Rokehouse Cabin says, good morning, Larry. Brylon Farms has got a Zoom, leaving you running. Have a great one. Hope to see you all tonight. Thank you, Brylon Farm. Have a good day, Stacy. Shiver says, Daisy, I believe you just saying never saw it. Oh, okay. But I could be wrong, Share Bear. I could be wrong. Selma says, red card for him. Watson says, hey, Zed, good to see you. I've been meaning to get back to your channel. You've been doing any lives? Civvy says, my cat videos always seem to do well. Mint chocolate chip. Spread some love and double tap the screen and subscribe. It's free and makes Miss Daisy may smile. It does. Thank you. Thank you, mint chocolate chip balls. Zed says, Sono collects clowns. Oh. Uh-oh. Larry says, yeah, I was playing my guitar last night. She was on my shoulder. Aww. All right, I got to get the remote mic, guys. Hold on, okay? All right, I'm gonna put the remote mic in. All right, guys, hold on 1 minute. All right. Come on, Daisy Dukes. We're gonna go inside. Come on, honey. Sorry, guys, they're doing yard work. Hold on. All right. Oh, come on, Daisy. I hate when this happens, but it is what it is. All right. Oh, there we go. That's much better. Can you hear me? Oh, wait a minute. Where's my glasses? I forgot my glasses. Wowza. All right. Sorry about that, guys. They're doing yard work. Hi, Daisy. Hi, baby. Okay. All right, we are back. Sorry about that. Justin Seal says, game over. What's the matter? Min says, what's up, Zad? Lisa, I keep dreaming that Daisy is a ninja. Come on, I want to see them work. I can hear you. Okay, good. What? Pretty view. Thank you, Civvy. How bloody rude of them to come along with their loud. I know, right? It's just rude. What a difference the remote might. That's better. Okay, good. I got you, Tati. Awesome, guys. Make new friends. That's the problem. Once you forget your glasses, you can never seem to find them again unless you get lucky. They were on the table. I left them on the table. Oh, thank everyone. Thank you, everyone, for being here today. Lisa's using those emojis. Min says I had a stick insect when I was younger and called it hidden because it blended in with the plants in the tank. Oh, really? I've seen stick bugs. Stick bugs? Are they called stick bugs? Stick. I've seen them. Cooking. I brought my parrot out on a live stream. That was a huge hit. Oh, I bet. I bet. Jeff said I subbed you. Tasty. Is that Tasty Peanut? Kelly, I named a dog Geronimo. Let's go boating, Justin. I'm with you on there. Oh my God, look, you guys using the emoji. Sonal, thank you. Richard, thank you. Oh, I love those. Quick clowning around. If Tati says, if anyone needing a sub, leave a message on a video. I'll sub to your channel. I've never seen a red one. Oh, a red squirrel? We don't have red or black squirrels. I've seen a red one on TV. Not sure why, but most squirrels by me where I live are black, says Rubberneck. Seen a few mixed black with brown. Also an albino. Yeah, I've seen an albino one. They're cool looking, aren't they? And reds. The reds are and the blacks are nice too. All right. I think I'm okay now as far as the chat goes. Positive pokes. Walking sticks. Yes. Yes, Larry. That's what they're called. You're right. Walking sticks. Yep. Roadhouse Cabin, Rubberneck. Have you ever looked for your phone while watching it? Roadhouse Cabin. That deserves a pin because that is so funny. I've done it. I'll be on my phone. I'll be like, I don't know where my phone is. Where's my phone at? Mm-hmm. Chloe said no, she doesn't get black ones. Thank you, Share Bear. So I have it mixed up, you guys. It's not JBCBs. It's not. But I know Stuart Tingley gets them. It's the ones up north. Is it Andrew? I don't know if Andrew gets them. I've seen him. Oh, Chris Outdoors. Yeah, Chris Outdoors has them. Stuart Tingley. And see, both of those guys are in Canada. So they must be more up north. Thank you, Share Bear. And she says, I've definitely looked for my phone while it was in my hand. I know, right? Yep. Mom Dog Molly. Hey, Mom Dog Molly. How are you, young lady? I was born a bunny, says Richard. Radio Deuces Waza, you know my struggle. Rubberneck. I lost my glasses, only realized they're on top of my head. That's another one, right? I was born a stick bug. Jeff says 278 subs. I'll be a real big boy soon. A real boy. Oh, you guys make me laugh. Oh, Daisy as a ninja. That's funny too. Plumber's here, and my son goes to the dentist later. Busy day. Okay, Positive Pokes. Thank you for stopping in. That's so kind of you. I don't hear them outside. Let's go look. Mom Dog Molly. How's it going, young lady? I took my TV remote to work thinking it was my phone. There you go. Daisy needs a ninja outfit. Activated charcoal would work. I had peppers and onions in my eggs this morning, but fighting heartburn for an hour now. High times. Anybody got an idea how to get rid of it? No. Hi, Mom Dog. Tati, hey guys, thank you for the love you're showing me. Awesome, Tati. I love that. And thank you to all you guys who are helping Tati out. I love that, you guys. We all try to help each other. Mom Dog says, hey, what's up, Tati? Roll call says, mint, LOL. Justin says, have a great day. Thank you, Justin. You're on your way to work? Have a good day at work, buddy. Everyone say bye to Justin Hill. He's on his way to work. Thank you, Justin, for being here. Mary. Mary says, Tatai. 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 Am I saying that wrong, Tati? It's Tatai. Kelly, what kind of mic are you using? Some cheap thing I got off Amazon. Shivers says, I was helping and watching Tai for a while there. I thought he got his hour so bad. Radio dude Mary's back. Mom dog says, hey, Mary, Tai says, hello, Mary. Rubber next, I messed with my hubby one time. We had an extra Comcast TV controller. Mint says some baking soda and bicarbonate and some water. That does help too. Yep. Baking soda. Lisa says, I looked for my wallet and it was in my pocket. Peter says, I've got to go now, my friends. Thanks for this enjoyable live stream, and I'll see you soon. Bless you, my friends. Thank you, Peter Harper. Thank you so much, Peter. You have a wonderful day, too. Mary says, and Tai is Charles in Texas? Charles in Texas? Shivers is pronouncing his name like Tay-Tay. Tay-Tay. Jeff says, I'm going to go try that right now. Mint chocolate. Hi, Mary Skiggs says, Mint. Mom Doc says, take care, Peter. Mint says, no problem, Jeff. Tai. Thank you, Mary. I'm sorry that I mispronounce people's names. I don't mean to. Tai. I'll try to make sure I say it right from now on, okay? Mint says, have a lovely day, Peter. Have a lovely day, Peter. Oh, you guys, Anne's got trivia. If you guys want to go play trivia, Anne's doing trivia right now. Stop back when you're done, though, okay? Anne's doing trivia. Go to Anne's place, play trivia. Make sure you tell her I said hi. Actually, Waza, I think it's actually Tati, like hottie toddy. Well, Mary up here just said it's tat tie. And I'm saying tot and not tat. Tat tie. Tot tie. Real life adventures. Hello, real life adventures. Oh, there's a link for Anne's trivia, you guys. Shearbear, thank you. You guys go say hi to Anne. I'm sorry, Tati. No, it's tot tie. Rubberneck. Yep, done that too. Mint says, hi, real life adventures. The Fisherman's Lodge. Hey, Stu, how's it going, bud? Call him Charles. Charles. Can I do that? Can I call you Charles? It would make it so much easier. Rubberneck says, we do some silly stuff sometimes. I can only laugh at myself. You know what, Rubberneck? We have to do funny stuff and laugh at ourselves. We do. Sherbert says, hi, Stuart. Mint says, hi, Stuart. Real life adventures. Hello. Real life adventures. You just got a new friend. I made a new friend. All right. Oh, I see. I'm watching one of your shorts where you're mowing. Nice. All right. And I commented so I can come back later. Real life adventures. Thank you so much for stopping in, everybody. You can certainly make a new friend here. I'm going to turn you, where are you? There you are. I'm going to turn you blue because I just checked. This is a legitimate channel. All right. There you go. Real life adventures of Melly Dons. Oh my God, really? Melly? I just saw her husband mowing then. Okay. All right. I did not know that. It's her hubby's channel. Okay. Makes sense. Okay, Melly Dons. Okay. Thank you. Heck, if it takes some tumbles down my porch steps, the first thing I always think is, "Who saw that?" and wish I could have seen it. I know it, right? When you do something silly and like that, right? Yes, my hobby. All right, real life adventures. Stuart using emojis. Thank you, Stuart. Cabin says hi, Stuart. Lisa says, has anyone ran into something in a store and looked to see if anyone saw it? Uh, real life adventures says, yeah. Radio Dude says, Lisa, all the time. Min says, not yet, Lisa. Rubberneck. Yes, Lisa. If someone sees me, I just laugh and say, obviously, I cannot drive. Cabin says, good morning, Share Bear. Mom dog, I'll be here. She's working and lurking. Thank you, young lady. Thank you. Stuart says, hey, Cabin, how's it going? Real Life Adventure says, thanks and subscribe. I'm like, thank you. I did the same. Civi, I showed 2 new subs, but public subs is disabled. If you could please comment on a short or video, I'll sub back. Yeah, if you guys go to new channels, try to leave a comment on a short or on a video, okay? So that the sub will stick or the people that you sub to know that you were there. Stuart says, how is everyone? Stuart, I'm doing very well. How about yourself? What's going on over there? Radio Dude, Lisa, I picked myself up and said, I meant to do that. Rubberneck, I been known to play chicken with other shoppers' carts. No, you do not, do you? I hate shopping. I hate grocery shopping. It's just not my jam. All right, I'm going to head over and say hi to Ann real quick. Make sure you guys go check out Ann. She's playing trivia. Ann's playing trivia. If you want to play trivia, head on over there and say hello. I can't stay because she knows I'm doing my live, but I want to at least stop in. All right. Ann's place is having trivia, you guys. If you guys want to play trivia, head on over and see her right now. All right. Mint says, hi, half empty. Half empty says, good morning. How are you, half empty? Rubberneck's got to make the shopping entertaining. Ah, I suppose. I don't like shopping. Shopping hurts your feet, Waza? Mint says, just subbed on this channel, Civi. Have you in my other channel already? Good. Mint chocolate chip balls. Wonderful, wonderful. I don't think they're outside. Let's go look. It sounds kind of quiet. It sounds quiet at the moment anyway. Mint says, hi, half empty. Shearbear says, hi, half empty. Good morning. Roll Calls Cabin says, good morning, half empty. Abigail says, hi, chocolate. Sivi says, which channel, Mint? Solo says, hello, half empty. Abigail says, I'm doing amazing. Awesome, Abigail. Welcome. Mint says, okay, I'll leave a like and comment for a few minutes at Ann's place and be back to you. Thank you. Yes, go check out Ann. Cabin says, shopping hurts my wallet. Yeah, that too. Half Empty said, doing well, Daisy. How are you today? Oh, Half Empty, I'm doing great. Thank you so much for stopping in, saying hello. Real Life Adventures says, why is I sub? Lisa says, Radio Dude, we must be related. Abigail says, hi, Half Empty. Real Life Adventures says, thanks. Rubberneck says, I always make it a challenge to get by the door greeter with him not saying a word to me. It's the same guy always there. Oh, Rubberneck, you're so fun. Rubberneck says he wins most of the time. Oh my goodness. Waza says as soon as you go out there, they'll start again. Then just watch it and wait, and I know it, right? They'll be here any second. Cabin says, what's up? Radio Dude says, what's up? Roll Calls Cabin, same. Half Empty says, hey, Mint, Share Bear, Roll Calls, Sonal, and AC. Sonal says, hello, Roll Calls Cabin. Abigail says, I'll love you, Half Empty. Cabin says, hey, Radio Dude. Rubberneck says, okay, back to the glue, working. Have a great day. Bye, Rubberneck. Thank you so much. Be careful at work. Have a good day. Want to say bye to Rubberneck? Abigail says, I had an awesome birthday. Awesome, Abigail. I'm so happy you did. Lisa says, hi, Abigail. Roll call says, hello, Sonal. I'm caught up. All right. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Appreciate you guys all so much. Abigail says, I'm helping everyone mod today. Awesome, Abigail. So, Abigail, did you go to Texas Roadhouse for your birthday dinner? That's what you said you were going to go? She says, yes. Awesome, Abigail. Real Life Adventures, Sending Love. So, Real Life Adventures is Melly Don's hubby. Okay. And that's who was on the tractor riding, mowing the lawn. Gotcha. Okay. See, the visuals help. You know what I mean? The visuals help. I'm good with that. I'm more of a structured, I don't know. It's easier for me to like see something and remember it. I'm sure you guys all know what I'm saying. Even though I'm probably not saying it right, right? Wazamato, real life. I double checked. I'm already subscribed to your channel from a previous live somewhere. Awesome. Wazamato. Great. Good. Make new friends, you guys. What do they call it? Connect. The new buzzword is connect, right? Subscriber, connect, friend. I call it friends. I just call making friends. But that's just me. Cabin's using those emojis. Thank you, Roll Call's Cabin. Roll Call's Cabin. I was watching a video you put out. Yeah, I think it was yesterday. You were out at the cabin, and then it rained, and you were on the porch. Trying to remember what else. You had a nice fire going. So everybody, if you have not checked out Roll Call's Cabin, check him out. He's got a great cabin on some property, and he's always out there working. When he goes out there, he's working. He's also relaxing. He's cooking himself some food, and he's got his dog, and it's a really nice channel. So check him out, okay? Lisa says my favorite sticker. Oh, Lisa, thank you. I love that one. I love that one too. Thank you so much. Corey's Outdoor Adventures. Hi to all the new people in the chat. Yeah, hello everybody. Kevin says thank you. Oh, you're welcome, Rocos Kevin. I love your channel. I do. I love it. It's very cool. You do a lot of work out there and make it so nice. He trees fall over and he cuts up trees. He's got this like a all-terrain vehicle type thing, and he drives around his property. It's really cute. I really like it. How's Anne's doing with the trivia? Anybody go see my friend Anne? Zed says, I am new here. Are those boats? Hello, Zed. Welcome in. And yes, they are boats. Thank you for asking. And Zed, may I ask, where are you from? Liza says, my wife and I have made the difficult decision that we don't want any children. If anyone does, please email when you can pick one up or more. Uh, if anyone does, please email me when you can pick one or more up. Wazamadu, that's too much. That says, what kind of airplanes are they? The ones you see taking off from the airport there? They're, I don't know. It's small aircraft airport. It's a small aircraft airport. Hmm. Welcome, Zed. What country are you from? Do you care to tell us what country you're from? I'm getting hungry. I'm getting hungry, hungry, hungry. Look at, he's right here. See him? Oh, is he gonna start up? Nope. Hello, Abigail. Abigail. Abigail to the rescue. Abigail. So it says, do not get me started. Real Life Adventures, guys, subscribe to my channel. Just leave a comment. I will surely subscribe. Just busy taking my baby, giving my baby a bath. That's okay. Do what you got to do there, Real Life Adventures. It's all good. People make friends, leave comments on people's things. You guys know the drill. Lisa Smiles a lot's doing more on her channel. I love it, Lisa. I love when people start working on their channels. It's so, that's one thing Brylon Farm. I've known Brylon Farm almost since I started doing a live stream, even maybe before that. So about a year ago. And she does eBay and stuff, and she puts her shorts out for that, and she always had her live stream going. And then just not too long ago, I just sat down and realized, I'm like, oh my God, Brylon Farm's growing her channel. And so I said to her, I said, I did not know that you were growing your channel. And she said, well, I saw how much, you're growing and how you enjoy. Hold on. She said, I saw how much you're growing on your channel. And I thought, maybe I'll do that too. So it's been fun watching Brylon Farm grow her channel. And now I see Lisa's growing hers. So I can't wait to see where you go, Lisa. It's exciting. You don't realize all of a sudden you have, almost 4,000 subscribers. Like, how did that happen? How does that happen? All right, where was I? Don't get me started was the last thing I saw. A roll call. Kevin says, I'm good. Zed, thanks for asking. Kevin says, how you doing? Well, Zed. Wazoo, I was shocked when I found out my toaster is not waterproof. Wazamadu, you're not radio dude in disguise, are you? Christy subbed to Real Life Adventures. Thank you, Christy. Awesome, guys. Said, how you doing, Cabin? In real life, thanks. Miss Daisy, you're welcome. Someone says real life subbed and commented. Nice. Yeah, that's how you grow your channel, guys. You make new friends. Stuart, love you. I gotta go. Thank you, Stu, for being here. It's been crazy with the lawn people. It's in the house, out of the house, move everything in the house. Thank you, Fisherman's Lodge. Everybody check out my friend, the Fisherman's Lodge. He's in Scotland. He does walks to the store, takes us grocery shopping. He walks the dogs. He, of course, he does fishing and stuff like that. And he's an all-around great Scotsman. So everyone check out the Fisherman's Lodge, okay? And thank you. Says his cabin doing well in a sitcom kind of way. Well, you're still able to talk about it, so I guess you're doing pretty good. Love you, Daisy. I love you too, Stu. You have a good day, okay, bud? Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being here. It is Thursday, July 17th, 2025. It's 9:31 a.m. on the East Coast of Florida, on the East Coast of the United States. We're going to come back this afternoon with Scrabble. Don't forget, Scrabble's coming up today. Scrabble, and we're doing crosswords tonight. Yes, we're doing crosswords tonight. Last night, I actually had everything ready to go, um, but I sat too long. We had dinner, and then my husband cleaned up dinner, which was so nice. Thank you so much, babe, if you're listening. He cleaned up dinner, and so I sat like after dinner, and that was too much. I can't if I sit down for more than 15 or 20 minutes, I'm done because I'm usually pretty tired by 7 o'clock at night. Um, so no crosswords last night. I apologize. We will have them tonight, just so everybody knows. I am kind of hungry too. What's everybody having for breakfast? I didn't make a poll. I should make a poll before we go. Probably should. The other day, my girlfriend The other day, my girlfriend asked me to pass her lipstick, but I actually passed her a glue stick. She still isn't talking to me. Oh, those are good. Zed said, I heard of pool boys, but Daisy got landscaping boys. Oh, it's not me. It's where we live. Where we live, they do it. Watsu, subscribe to Christy. Your husband's name is Mike, isn't it? That's the English muffins. Ooh, can you send me one with a drone? You have a drone there? Use a carrier drone and send me one. I don't have any English muffins. Civvy, my breakfast is coffee and waiting through job applications. Oh, Civvy. Sorry to hear that. That doesn't sound like fun at all, Civvy. That does not sound like fun. Today's what? Yeah, it's Thursday. So tomorrow, I need to clean the house tomorrow, top to bottom. Although I've been working on it a little bit here, a little bit there. Because I think we have a showing this weekend coming up. Yay, showing! Yay! Please, please, please. Oh, I don't hear them outside. Let's go back out and look. Civvy, I had to reject 6 yesterday because they lied about passing a criminal background check. Oh, Welshman, how is my subs gone to 441 not spoken to anyone? I don't know, Welshman. What do you mean you haven't spoken to anybody? You're up to 441. That's awesome. Keep working on that watch time because I got to tell you, your watch time is going to take you months and months and months. Believe me, it's going to take months. Months. Watch time takes a while. Oh, they're still out here. All right, they're still out there. Yeah, watch time. Watch time takes a while, so everybody knows. Unless, of course, like you get thousands of people in your streams, and then watch time won't take long at all. But for most of us, hi Daisy, come here. For most people, watch time takes a while, guys. It takes a while to get it. Shipper says, Welshman, I just subbed with both my channels. Really? No, Lisa, no. And I don't want, at least I'm going to remove that, okay, hon? Sibby says, oddly enough, we don't do drug screens. We only check for criminal background behavior. Oh, okay. No drug screen at all? Says the Welshman, I won't sub to you. Matthew says, I'm 4 away from hitting 1,600. Great, Matthew. Matthew, see, Matthew knows. Matthew's so worried about a sub count, but he still has a long way to go for watch hours. So stop worrying about the sub counts, people, and worry about watch time. If you want to monetize, the subs will come. Matthew, how are you? Lisa says, or Civi says, yes, Lisa. Welshman says, thank you, Sheer. I am going to make more lives. Thanks, Ed. Shearber says, Munchie Mafia sub to you on both too. Awesome. Cooking. You can move my application to the top and maybe change the results of my chem screen. Zed. Should make my famous avocado dip and put it on English muffins. I'll just have it toasted with butter. Matthew, great. Been doing lives nonstop. Did one yesterday of the rain. That's good. That's good, Matthew. Waza says cooking great on your company. That's very progressive and moral. Nope, don't do drug screens. We just want to know if the body's in your backyard. Right? Wow. Wow. Yeah, where I worked, they did drug screens and criminal background checks. They did all that stuff. And a lot of people would come in and they would take the drug test, and then you wouldn't see them anymore because their drug test came back bad. Most of it was, the wacky tobacco, which is legal up there now. So I don't know what they do about all that now. Zed, I don't sub to people that beg for watch time or beg for subscribers. A roll call. Kevin says, hi, Matthew. Welshman says you can do up to 12 hours per live. If you go over, you only get the 12 hours. Yes. You can do as many as you want. You can do a 24-hour stream. YouTube's only going to count 12 hours, right? And just because you do a 12-hour stream doesn't mean you're getting 12-hour watch time. Essentially, they're controlling what you do in your free time, and that could be more immoral, right? Sivy says, okay, I got to go. Ready for work. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you, Sivy. I hope you feel better, young lady. Have a good day at work. Everybody say goodbye. The Cooking with the Munchie Mafia. Make sure you check out her channel, guys. Well, says, yep, true. All about the views. Yes, if you're working towards watch time, it's about the time people watch. Once you monetize, it's about people watching your ads. So it changes a little bit. Yeah. And also, make sure when you're looking at your watch time, you're looking under the earn tab. If you look under the tab that says 365, that is not the right number. That also includes shorts. So you only use the numbers that say under the earn tab on those little bar graphs with the slider bar, and the more watch time you get, the more it moves over. If you're looking at the other thing where it says 365 days, that is not your watch time. That is your total watch time, including shorts. Hey, John. John K is here. Hello, John. How are you today? And where are you from, John, if I may ask? Bev says, Waz, a sub to you. Bev says, hey, John. Welshman says, that's on YouTube Studio. Yes, but it doesn't matter if it's on YouTube Studio. You have to use what's under the Earn tab, not the tab that says 365 days. That's not the right number. That's where people get mixed up. I did it myself. Anne's place, Anne just got mixed up. She was checking the 365 tab. That's not the one. That includes shorts views. You need the Earn tab. Bev says, by cooking. That says, I'm only here on YouTube to document my life and watch great people. We love you, Zed. Kevin says shorts don't count as watch hours. No, shorts do not count as watch hours. They do count for monetization after you're monetized. It's very minimal, but still, but they do not count towards that 4,000 goal. No, they don't. Real Life Adventure says done. Thanks, Sonal. Cooking channels always remind me how hungry I am. Christy says, have a great day cooking with Mochi Mafia. Lisa says, cooking with Mochi Mafia, just wondering if it was bad. Yeah, I don't know, Lisa, but I just don't want that on here. That's all. Wazza says, thanks. I checked. I'm already subscribed to you. Thumbs up. Thumbs up, everybody. Thumbs up. Happy Thursday, folks. I hope everyone's having a great day. A great morning so far. Hmm. Who knew? Hmm. Lisa smiles a lot. Lisa. Yeah, shorts don't count. Shorts, what shorts do is shorts get your channel out there more. You know what I mean? More people watch shorts, they scroll through whatever. Um, and it's just you just have to work hard at it. That's all I can tell you. It all depends on what you want out of your channel, you know. I don't want to be the biggest, you know, I don't need to be, you know, hundreds of thousands of subscribers. You know, I'm happy with my channel the way it is. It's growing slowly. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying having tea with you guys. I enjoy doing crossword puzzles. I enjoy playing Scrabble. And did you see the new games, guys? We got some new games. We got a new trivia game too. We have Disney trivia. Gonna set that up, I think, for the weekend. Disney trivia coming up. Cabin says, I got a phone call. I'll be right back. No worries. Todd, I'm having a dash cam put in my vehicle this morning. They can protect you in several ways. They can, Todd. They can. That's true. Wazoo, Grand Rising. No morning going on here. You got me buying crosswords. Nikki! Nikki, really? That's awesome. I love it. I love that. We'll be back doing crosswords tonight for sure. Oh, Nikki, so I'm so glad you're here. I got to get over there to you. Oh, I'm way behind on your content, Nikki, my friend. Way, way behind. Okay. Definitely got to get over to see you. I wonder if they're still working outside. Should we take a look outside, see if they're still out there? I hear it, but I almost don't hear. Dash cam can get you a great viral video. Wreck coming. All right. Yeah. Coffee cake emoji. Coffee cake emoji. How are you, young lady? Oh, Nikki, love you too, girlfriend. Love you too. Real Life Adventures giving us some love. Coffee cake emojis in the house. How are you, young lady? Coffee cake says, hey, Zed, how's it going? That's a what's up, coffee cake emoji. What's up, coffee cake emoji? Coffee cake emoji. Doesn't that just make you happy, that? Just saying it. Coffee cake emoji. I'm hungry. What sounds good for breakfast, guys? Or should I say brunch? By the time I make it, it's almost lunchtime. Coffee cake, sorry it takes so long. Just always fighting the AC. That's okay. That's okay. Waza says, okay, thanks again. I'm subscribed to you. Todd, Waza, thank you. Nice to meet you and good morning. Oh, Waza Madu's funny, guys. Nikki says, hey, Miss Coffee. Waza says, like saying moist, Gary Busey. Real life and Waza says, coffee cake emoji says, hi. Bacon and eggs? I do have bacon and eggs. That kind of sounds good. Stu Maddie Rob. Hey, Stu Maddie. How is it going? Coffee cake says, hi, Welsh and Todd. Welsh says, hi, Stu. Nikki says, I'm sub to all who sub me. There you go, Nikki. That's right. Welshman says, hi, Bish. Hi, everybody. Welcome. It is Thursday, July 17th, 2025. It's Thursday. Can you believe it? 9:47 a.m. on the east coast of Florida, on the east coast of the United States. We are at 83. Oh, it was 84. So it did rain a little bit. So now we're back down to 83. 83 degrees. Coffee cake says, Nikki to the lead. Bish. Lisa Smile says, hi, Coffee Cake. Real Life says, Todd, I subscribe to you. Welshman says, hi, Bish. Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Face the Ace. How's it going, buddy? Face the Ace says, hello, Daisy. Zed, just toasted English muffins. Too tired to fix a fried egg. Oh, a fried egg takes less time than toast. Face the Ace says, hello, everyone. How's it going, Face the Ace? Welshman says, new sub, Nikki. You'll love Nikki. She's fabulous. Coffee Cake emoji says, hi to Lisa. Face says, hello, Zed. Hello, Zed. Let's see what's going on outside. It sounds quiet. Oh, it is kind of quiet. All right. Oh, maybe I spoke a little too soon. Face the Ace. How's it going, buddy? Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Said, hey, Ace, how's it going? Face says, hello, Bish. Nice weather. We just had some rain. It's been raining on and off all morning. It's supposed to clear up, though. It's supposed to clear out. Stonewall says, hello, coffee cake emoji. Real Life says, hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Stonewall says, hello, Face the Ace. Face the Ace. Hello, Sono, my friend. Face says LOL. LOL. Wow. What a good morning it's been, you guys. It's been super nice. You guys have been fabulous as always. We got some really lovely donations today. Unbelievable. Thank you so much for those. That's unbelievable. Some people are very generous, very, very kind and generous. I think they're coming back around. We're going to head in and stay in until they're done. So I have bacon, I have eggs, and I have cheese. But the only bread product I have is toast. Do I really want to make bacon, egg, and cheese on toast? Maybe I'll just make eggs and bacon. What do you think? There you go. All right, I'm going to start a poll. And then I'm going to make whatever you guys tell me to make. Ready? Here we go. All right, I'm making a poll. Here we go. All right. Egg McMuffins. I don't have any muffins. The only bread product I have is bread. We'll see how that goes. And then when we say goodbye, I'm gonna make something. We're not saying goodbye yet. We gotta wait for Ann to come back. Walshman voted. Thank you, everybody, for voting. Thank you. Let's see what you guys come up with. Let's see what you come up with. You guys, we need 8 more subscribers. 8 more subscribers for 3,700 subscribers. 8 more. Isn't that insane? It's just crazy. We have 3692. We need 8 more. Is there 8 people listening that would like to subscribe to our channel? Anybody lurking out there? Anybody lurking? Lurking. Anybody? Captain says, I'm back. Welcome back, buddy. Welcome back. Nikki's using that new emoji. Isn't that cute, Nikki? I just think it's so cute. That's the one where we have matching dresses. I love that one. That is so cute. Lisa says, I'm twerking. No, Lisa, you're not twerking, are you? Mom dog's working and lurking. Thank you, mom dog. Lisa, I have to pin you up so that everybody knows that you're twerking. Oh, I love it. Mom dog's working and twerking, working and lurking and twerking, all going on in this stream. Real ones do real things. Here you go, Daisy. Hi, real ones. Hey, welcome. We go check you out, bud. 124 subscribers. You got it. I'm subscribing right back to you, buddy. Wait a minute. Real ones do real things. Is that Nikki? I see the journal that she bought from me. That is. Thank you. I subscribe back. It's your backup. Thank you. Well, here, let's make you blue on that one too. Thank you for that. Oh, thank you so much. Schmidt says, thank you, Nikki, for the sub. It's Nikki Lee. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you. Sonal says, hello, mom dog. Lisa says, made you laugh. You did, Lisa. You're so funny. You're so funny. I'm twerking, she says. No twerking before lunch. I'm working on getting you closer. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Share real ones do real things. Just sub with both. There you go. Roll call says, hey, real ones. That's Nikki Lee, you guys. Just so you guys know, that's Nikki. Mom dog says, hello, Sonal. Hello, Sonal. Hello, Sonal. Say hello, Sonal. Sonal, I want to tell you something. I think your parents should be so proud of you and the person that you are. You're a very kind, caring, individual man, Sonal. And I want you to know that. I think you're great. I know you've been having some problems lately with things. And I'm sorry to hear that. And if you guys need to take a break, you take a break, okay? You're making me blush. I needed that. I'm serious. I have 2 boys, Sonal, and I love my boys. And I know what a good young man is, and you are a good young man. And I hope your parents are super proud of you. Zed says, darn, I'm going to have to create 20 more accounts just to help people out. No. You don't have to do that. It's all good. We will get there, and then when we're close to 38, we're going to say it again. We're almost at 38. We're almost at 39. We're almost at 4. No, you don't have to do that. Thank you guys. So you guys are so sweet. Kevin says, Nikki, I subscribed. Go shake it, baby, says Welshman. To Lisa, right? No twerking from Lena unless I twerk for cramps, right? No twerking. Thank you guys. You guys are so kind. Adrian's here. Hey, Adrian. How is it going, my friend Adrian? Dixie, hey Dixie, welcome back. How's Dixie today? Sorry guys, I just had a phone call come in. I hope it does not disrupt the stream. Who's Dixie? Obviously Dixie must be somebody's support channel. Hey Dixie. Dixie's good. How are you? Solon says hello, Dixie. Adrian says hi, Daisy May. Hi, Solon's all about freedom. Hi, Share Bear. Walshman says yes to Lisa. Shake it, girl. Shake it. Shipper says, Adrian, good morning. You beat me out. You beat me, LOL. Adrian says, hey, face the ace. Dixie says, hey, Sonal. Roll calls Cabin. Hi, Adrian. Hello, Adrian. How are you? How are you? Wow, it's just a really great day, guys. And I'm out there watching videos and I'm trying to make it to live streams and watch shorts. And I am really, really doing the best I can do. It's it's very difficult to get around to see everybody. But I try to do everybody. I try to, catch up and then keep watching. If you guys are watching people's content, you know exactly what I mean. So I don't think I have to explain. You guys know what I'm saying. Dixie says, hey, Welshman. Lisa retracted. Oh, I wonder what that was. Someone says Dixie's from my channel. Oh, okay. Dixie, welcome. Oh, welcome. I'm going to add you as a mod there, Dixie. Thank you for stopping in. Cabin says, hi, Dixie. Welshman says, hi, Dixie. Real ones do real things. I'm subbing others to help y'all. Don't mind me. Thank you, real ones. Dixie says, hey, what's up? Roll calls Cabin. What's going on? What's for breakfast today, guys? Are we going to have bacon, eggs, and toast? Or are we going to have bacon, eggs, and cheese on toast? Like a Sammy. We're going to have just a regular breakfast. We're going to have a Sammy. Which one? Michelle. Michelle's here. Hey, Michelle. She's been a member for 2 months. Michelle. Oh, thank you, Dixie. Thanks so much. Let's go see if the lawn people are gone. We have lawn maintenance going on, guys. Oh, it's quiet. Well, they're in the distance, but it's somewhat quiet. Thank you, Dixie. Thank you for stopping in. Dun, 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 dun. I'll play Nosy Neighbor. Nosy Neighbor. We're just playing the nosy, nosy neighbor. Nosy neighbor to the rescue. Michelle sent 100 jewels. Thank you, Michelle. Wow, Michelle, thank you so much. You're so kind. How you doing? Dixie, you used to live in Florida? Where in Florida did you used to live? This is South Florida. We're pretty far down there. We're on the East Coast. This is the ocean side. Michelle, thank you so much. Dixie says, hi, Lisa smiles a lot. Welshman says, hi, Michelle. Michelle. How's our girl doing? Make sure I close the poll too, guys. Kevin says, if you are subscribed to thousands of channels, it's very difficult to keep up. It is. It's very difficult. It's very difficult. I do the best I can do, guys. If I'm playing your playlist, I'm playing it. If you see me give you a heart on something and don't leave a comment, it means I watched it. I try to leave comments, but sometimes I just don't have the time to write a comment. I'll leave a heart. But if you see me leave a heart or a comment, I watched it. Okay. Lisa says, hi, Dixie. Shira says, Sonal, I see you had some drama. Yes, he did. And it's upsetting to him. Makes me mad too. Dixie says, near Jacksonville. Okay, that's up north more. Nice area. Man says, hi, Michelle. Roll calls cabins using emojis. Thank you, Roll calls cabin. Lisa says, hi, Michelle. Sonal says, yes, Sharebird's ongoing. But they're not going to stop me from growing my channel. You got it right, Sonal. That's the attitude, Sonal. Yes, right there. I'm pinning that up, Sonal, so you see that until we go. Don't let them do anything you don't want to do. If you don't want to take a break, don't take a break. If you don't want the drama, you erase the drama. Remove, block. If you have to do it. I know people don't want to block people from their channels, but sometimes you have to. You need your own peace of mind, Sonal. And if you need to block people, you do it. You will continue to grow and don't let anybody push you around. I won't stand for it. I'll be there. I'm not doing so good today. Oh, what's the matter, Michelle? Oh, Michelle, I wish I could give you a great big hug. I wish I could give you a great big hug, Michelle. Real ones. I can't sub the other channels easy on my main, but I will come here on this page. Thank you, real ones. You guys, that's Nikki Lee. Welshman says that's what it means. Good to know Daisy. Awesome. John K says July 17th, 2025. Yes. Yeah, John, it's Thursday. July 17th, 2025, 10:02 a.m. here on the east coast of Florida. Thank you, John, for being here. Lisa says, Sonal, you're amazing. He is amazing. He really is. Norma Raymond. Hey, Norma, how's it going? Norma says, hey, hello. Hello, Norma. Matthew says, you have a new sub, John. Dixie says, prayers for Michelle. John says, how's your summer? Oh, it's hot. It's hot in Florida. It's not as hot as Texas, but it's hot and humid. How about you, John? How's your summer going? Zed says, 2 egg McMuffins, glass of Nesquik chocolate milk. Ooh, I'll take the milk. Welshman says, Sonal, you can always give me the red card. Cabin says, Michelle, hope you get to feeling better. I hope so too, Michelle. What's going on? Real ones, you noticed my logbook. I did. I did notice it. Someone says, hello, John. Norma says, hey, John, you now have 3 subs. Someone says, prayers for Michelle. Indeed, prayers for Michelle, yes. I hope you're feeling better, Michelle. Yeah, there's a lot of, the more your channel grows, the more people you have to help, the more people you have to watch their content. I do my best. I'm watching stuff. If you guys are not subscribed to Daisy's dad channel, please subscribe to Daisy's dad channel. He doesn't use the channel. I use the channel. It's on our bedroom TV. And a lot of times, if I'm in bed at night or if I'm in bed in the morning, I turn on Daisy's dad channel on YouTube and I watch stuff in the morning. So if you're not on Daisy's dad channel, I can't watch you in the morning or at night. So if you guys want, I need him to subscribe back as well. He doesn't use the channel. I use the channel, but I would need to get on his phone, which I'm going to do one of these days, and subscribe back to everybody that subs to him. But just so you know, if you're subbing to Daisy's dad, it's strictly so I can watch your content on our bedroom TV. All right, that's what that's all about. All right. Daisy's dad, yeah. There's a link on my about section for Daisy's dad channel. And I think he has one short of Daisy on there. I told him to put a couple on there, but I don't think he did. There may be 1 or 2. But yeah, Daisy's dad channel. I watch that on our bedroom TV at night. I'll a lot of times at night, like I'll watch Scully. Scully's on at night. I watch Scully in there. Nikki's on at night. Sometimes I watch Nikki in there. Um, um, trying to remember who else. But if you're subscribed to Daisy's dad channel, I will watch that when I'm in bed, just so you know. Dixie, Norma Raymond, the difference in heat between here and Florida is at least Florida has a breeze. We are stagnant. Stay hydrated. Oh, Norma says that's here too, Dixie. Next Wednesday and Thursday, the real feel is 110. Oh. Lisa's giving Michelle a rose. Thank you. Dixie says real feel in the hundreds today. So they say, make sure you guys are hydrating. Drink your water, please, you guys. Please, please, please drink your water. Oh, there's a link for Daisy's dad. Thank you, Sonal. And there's Norma Ray's link. If you guys want to subscribe to Norma Raymond, a lovely lady. She's so kind and sweet. You check out Norma Raymond. Sonal dropped Daisy's dad. Please subscribe to Daisy's dad, guys, because I watch the content in the bed. In bed. Sonal says I'm not too far from you. Dixie. Dixie says Sonal, I'm not too far from you. Sonal, the weather's confusing, right? Right? Welshman, you subbed to Daisy's dad. Thank you for doing that. Yep. Dixie says, Matthew, I got you. Sonal says, you're welcome. Thank you so much. Norma says, you too, my friend. We will be staying inside. I can't handle the heat too well. I live in Arkansas. Oh, okay. Tennessee TV. Matthew says, thanks, Dixie. Hey, Tennessee TV. How's it going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome back. Good to see you. Everybody say hello to Tennessee TV. Tennessee TV. Say hello, everybody. Make new friends. That's how you grow your channels. You make new friends. Just drop in to say hey and love to Nikki. Thank you, Tennessee TV. Let me add you up here in case you would like to make some new connections. He's my Miss Daisy. Real ones do real things. Thank you so much. Welshman, if I've subbed to Daisy's mom, I have to sub to Daisy's dad. Next one will be Daisy, right? Yep, he's Nikki's. Thank you, Nikki. Matthew said, wow, my subs went through the roof. I'm now one away. There you go, Matthew. Awesome. It's fantastic. There you go. You can get another one. Welshman says, yeah. Yeah, thank you, everyone. Should we try to go back outside? I watch Lucy Warren's World a lot in the morning too, because she's on early in the morning. Let's go see what it's doing outside. Well, Anne, it looks like Anne's done with trivia, so hopefully she'll stop back for a minute just so I can see how she's doing. Norma Raymond says she subbed to Tennessee. Awesome. Sona says, congratulations, Matthew. Yes. There's Anne right there. She's back. Welcome back with a very dry throat. Grab something to drink. And subscribe. Nice view, by the way. Florida. Yes, Tennessee is Florida. This is the east coast of Florida. Way south. We're South Florida, and this is the ocean side of Florida. I can't subscribe to Daisy's dad. Oh, how come? Hello, hello, Anne. Have something to drink, Anne. Zed says, I will check you out, Tennessee, since I live there. There you go. Tennessee TV says, thanks. Anne says, boo. Hi, Anne. Lucy's awesome. I love Lucy so much. She's so sweet. Kevin says, welcome back, Anne. I've been waiting. Anne, how are ya? Welshman, Norma, go to Daisy page, click more, and you will find it. Bar After Dark, I'm back. Hi, Bar After Dark. Bar After Dark, welcome back. Is that Nikki again? Welcome back, Anne. Tennessee says, Zed, you live in Tennessee? Yes, he does. Thanks for sending them over. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. I love you too. I was hoping you'd come back at least say hello. Tennessee said, what part of so? This is South Florida, near Fort Lauderdale. Anne said, Norma sub to Anne. You'll love Anne. She's great. Pillsbury Doughboy, or Pillsbury Yurta. Yurt. Addison's here. Everybody say hi to Addison. Addison says, Yurt. Stitching it up, capturing country life. Hey, girl. She says, howdy, friends. By the way, Stitching It Up, Capturing Country Life, and our friend Echo, Kaleidoscope of Happiness, they have trivia today, guys. Coming up in just 2 hours. It's Nikki. Hi, Nikki. Ann says, hi, Zed. Sonal says, hello, Addison. Hi, Bar After Dark. Pillsbury says, hey, Sonal. Ann says, of course, you know I would. I was worried you'd be gone. No, I wanted to wait for you. I always want to at least talk to you for a few minutes. Norma says, I will do, Welshman. Thank you, Norma. Welshman says, you gained another sub, Nikki. Nice. Ann says, thanks, Norma. Excuse me. Matthew says, Bar After Dark, I subbed. Zed says, hi, Ann. Came in this morning and waxed and watched. You watched, Ann? Oh, good. I love Ann. Abigail says, hi, Nikki. Mom Dog says, hey, Addison, here's some love for you. Abigail says, hi, Matthew. Zed said, I watched. Stitching says, Echo has trivia. I'm absent again. Oh, okay. Echo has trivia, you guys. It's Kaleidoscope of Happiness at noon, my time, Eastern time. Adjust your time accordingly. How you feeling? Elisa, how are you feeling? Abigail says, hi, Mom Dog. Tennessee says, Zed, I'm close to where they make Jack Daniels. Abigail says, hi, Tennessee. Matthew says, I did it. Matthew did it. Welshman says, hi, Mom Dog. Dixie says, rain and humidity. Still a beautiful area. Yeah, rain and humidity. You're right, Dixie. Yep. Mom Dog says, hey, Abigail. Abigail says, love you, Mom Dog. Addison says, love hearts to Molly. Hey, Addison. Norma says, I've been trying to sub the channels to help them out. Thank you, Norma. Thank you. Welshman Forever says, well done, Matthew. Congratulations. Abigail says, how are you feeling, Nikki? Zed says, I'm in between Nashville and Chattanooga. So you're like smack dab in the middle? I'm not real familiar with Tennessee. I've been to I've been to Pigeon Forge, and what's that other one? Gatlinburg. Yeah, I spent a week there. Welshman says, LOL, and Bar After Dark says, Matthew says, I finally have 1,600 subscribers. Great, Matthew. Dad says, Yepers. Bar After Dark says, I'm good, Abigail. How are you? Solo says, Welshman, we give each other red cards. Abigail says, congratulations to Matthew. I'm caught up. Abigail says, I'm doing fantastic. Bar After Dark says, Matthew, I know I helped you. Ann says, you skipped me. I skipped you. Wait a minute, where are you? Ann. Andy throws tantrums. I think I will rename him Mr. Tantrum. I love that. Where is Andy so he could see that? I love that, Ann. I love it. Stitching says, making progress. Thanks, Kelly. Okay, Stitching. Elisa, I know you're not feeling well or something. I'm glad you're making some progress. Thank you so much for stopping in. Matthew says, Mount Eagle is in between Nashville and Chattanooga. Dixie says, Norma, I got you. Welshman says, yes, so no, we do. Abigail says, you look stunning today, Nikki. And Bar After Dark says, hey, Miss Annie. Zed says, you're pretty smart, Matthew. Ann says, so now I have a Mr. and a Mrs. Tantrum in my life. Yes, you do. Mr. and Mrs. The kids. You got the kids. Mr. Tantrum and Mrs. Tantrum. Hi, Daisy. Hello, Daisy. Hi, baby. Oh, she's so beautiful, you guys. Lucky am I to have this beautiful dog, and she's so sweet. I'm very lucky. I'm very blessed. I'm very thankful and grateful for everything and everyone in my life. I just want you guys to know that you guys all mean so much to me. Beautiful dogs. Dixie says later, Tennessee. Tennessee says, I'm out. Have a great day, Daisy and Chat. Nikki, thank you, Tennessee TV. Thank you so much for being here. You have a wonderful day. Abigail says, hi, Zed. She says, hi, back. Welshman says, hi, Tennessee. Stitching it up using emojis. Thank you, Elisa. Matthew's happy. Matthew has got a smile on his face from ear to ear. Dixie says, later, Tennessee. Bar After Dark, love you, Tennessee. Ann says, hi, Dixie. Tennessee says, you too, Abigail and Dixie. See you later. Abigail says, happy Thursday. Happy Thursday, Abigail, young lady. Dixie says, hey, Ann's place. Sonal says, happy Wednesday. And my watch hours today is at 22:50. You only need 7:50, Ann. Keep doing what you're doing. Everyone, watch Ann's place. Take a look at Ann's place. Watch her videos. Play a playlist. Go watch her live streams. All right. Ann's place is moving on up to 3K. Come on, guys. You can help her. I have a question for the chat. Go ahead, Welshman. Go ahead. Congrats, Ann. You're getting there, girl. You're getting there, my friend. You're getting there. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Welshman Forever has his question. Go ahead, bud. It's all the lovely people helping creep closer and closer. Yes, it takes a village, guys. It takes a village. Everybody helps. Abigail says hi to Forever. Yep. Little by little, and wait till that big day comes and you get the 3K. And then you're like, okay, I hit the 3. That's good. Let's be, congratulations. And then all of a sudden it's like, okay, I got to keep moving because we got to get up to 4. Yeah. Thumbs up stitching. Thank you. Yeah, please hit the like button, you guys. If you would be so kind, we would appreciate it. Every like button we get, we appreciate. YouTube likes it. It's one of their metrics. I'm going to dance the hula hoop when I reach 3,000. I'm going to hold you to that. Everybody, I'm pinning it right now. You called it right now. She's going to dance the hula hoop when she reaches her 3K. Lisa says, Ann, how are your babies? Sonal's using that new emoji. Thank you, Sonal. Sonal says, Ann, you got 3 tantrums. I'm a kid tantrum who's cranky. You're not cranky. I've never seen you cranky. Ann says, Lisa, they are growing so fast. Welshman says, Daisy questions in the chat. All right, Welshman. Right, Chad. If you were born as a dog, what breed of dog would you be? All right, everybody. Welshman Forever has a question. If you were born as a dog, what breed of dog would you be? That's a good question, Welshman. Let's see what everybody answers. If you were born as a dog, what dog breed would you be? Good question. It says that I really have to hold back and can't answer, Welshman. Okay, don't do that. Be nice. Ann says they are halfway to being full-grown chickens. Oh, the little chicks. They grow so fast. Dixie says, gotcha. And Norma says, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to get off here and I will see y'all later. If I was born a dog, I'd be a pit bull. Thank you, Norma. Aw, Norma, thanks for being here. Thanks for the like. Thanks for your comments. Thanks for joining in on the conversation. And thank you for answering that question. Everybody say goodbye to Norma Raymond, all right? Norma Raymond, thank you so much for being here today. Lisa says, I'd be a chihuahua. Someone says, Dixie, Miss Daisy May, and everyone is awesome. You're awesome, Sonal. Thank you. Abigail says, Pitbull, excuse me. Ann says, me, I want to be the same as my dog, Daisy. She's so pretty, so funny, and so loving. And what kind of dog is she, Ann? Do you know? I know, you may have told me already. Shearber says, Norma Raymond, have a blessed day. Welshman says, Zed, LOL. I don't know what Zed said. I missed it. Welshman says, Zed, LOL. Ann says, nice meeting you, Norma. Abigail says, hi, Shearbear. Shearbear says, LOL, Zed. She also is stitching it up. How are your hours? Yes. How are your hours stitching it up? How are your hours? Welshman, a wolf, says Cabin. You want to come back as a wolf? He wants to be the big dog. He wants to be the big dog, right? Yep. All right, let's head back outside. Let's see what our poll is. If Kelly's getting hungry, Kelly's going to have to make some breakfast mundo. And I don't think no walk to the beach because, first of all, it's too hot and muggy. But second of all, it's supposed to rain some more. Abigail says it was awesome. How was your birthday? Oh, Abigail had a great birthday. Great. Stitching, any idea what your hours are? All right, I'm going to end the poll, guys. I want to be a free dog running around in the woods, says Cabin. Abigail says, I got hamburgers. What won our poll? We had 26 votes. Thanks for the votes, guys. Bacon, egg, and cheese on toast, 53. Bacon, egg, and toast, 45. Hey, John from Canada. How's it going, buddy? John says, hey, Daisy May. Hello, John. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. I wouldn't want to be late, Daisy May. John from 123 Canada says, good morning. Good morning, John. Welcome. Thank you so much for stopping in and saying hello to us. Our question of the day is, if you were born a dog, what dog breed would you be? That's our question of the day. Welshman says, I would want to be a German Shepherd, fluffy and cute and soft. Nice, Welshman. Wealth. Nice. Welshman wants to be a German Shepherd. Let's see, if I was born a dog, what breed would I want to be? What breed would I want to be? I think I want to be a little Daisy dog. With Daisy, I mean, honestly, no matter where we go, people are always stopping us, commenting on how cute she is. I'm like, can you make her famous? Hello, can you make Daisy famous? Please? And says she's a mix of Great Pyrenees and the Bichon Frise. Oh, okay. Okay, nice. She's beautiful. Abigail says, I want to be a cow. I want to be a cow, Abigail says. So does I want to be a bulldog. Welshman says, hi, John. Raymond says, good morning. Hey, Raymond. We had Norma. Now we have Raymond. This is Raymond from Norma Raymond. Hey, Raymond, how's it going, buddy? I don't know why you're now blue, bud, but I'm going to connect you as making blue. All right. If you want to make new friends. Abigail says, hi, Raymond. Anne says she has the laid back temperament of the Great Pyrenees to the friendly charm of the Bichon Frise. Awesome. Lisa says, I meant like Daisy May, tiny but mighty. There you go. Tiny but tough. Tiny and sassy, right? Raymond says, hi, Abigail. Oh, here they come with the mowers now. They did the trim. Now it's the mowers. All right. John says, cheers all back to my trucking channel. Thank you, John. And says she loves to do anything to make you laugh. Oh, I love dogs like that. That's so awesome. All right, folks, we're going to get going. I am going to go make some breakfast. I really am going to go make breakfast. Here come the mowers, too. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, everybody, for being here. Have a great, wonderful day. Here come the mowers. We're going to be back with Scrabble at 2 o'clock and Christmas in July jigsaw puzzle piece number 17, box number 17 at 1:30. All right. We'll see you guys then. Bye, Ann. Bye, Share Bear. Bye, Abigail. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you soon. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the donations. Bye, Lisa. Bye, Welshman. I will. Bye, Christy. Oh, here they come. Yep, here they come. All right. Bye, everybody. I love you guys. We'll see you soon. Take care. You as well, Shearber. Hope you have a great day. Yeah, Shearber. Everyone have a great, wonderful day. All right.